G'day, Jellyfig Bean. Thanks for the comment. So this is super common, right? For so many people, they do well, whether it be in their career or in their business. And they get to this position of kind of like a stalemate with themselves. They end up treading water. They're not quite sure what to do next. And they ultimately typically don't do much, and they kind of tread water in that position. We refer to this in behavioral finance as loss aversion bias. As human beings, we are resource guarders. We want to conserve the resources that we've got. And as we get to a point whereby we have certain levels of comfort, we've done well, things are working well for us, we don't want to lose that position. And we feel the emotion of that potential loss twice as significantly as the emotion of a potential gain. So for this reason, the vast majority of people end up in that kind of stalemate position, basically doing nothing and maintaining their current position. Now, the way that we get past that is that we need to invest at least twice as much energy and effort into designing the plan to move towards the future aspirations and things that we're trying to achieve. And we do this by way of an exercise that we call the 20-year roadmap. If you click my bio, there's a link in there, and you'll actually get access to a resource that'll walk you through this as a template. So what we want to do is we want to document all of our lifestyle and financial goals over 1, 5, 10, 15 and 20 years. Now that might sound pretty crazy. Most people don't even know what they want to have for dinner tonight, let alone what they want in 20 years. But what this basically does is it forces us to really think about the goals, dreams and aspirations that we want and quantify them over the short, medium and long term. What it also allows us to do is to get clear on the difference between our lifestyle goals, the goals that add quality to our life, the holidays, the experiences, the hobbies, the interests, all of these kinds of things, and the financial goals, the goals that we want to achieve that are quantitative in nature, that basically create the financial resources that can afford us the opportunity to achieve our goals and aspirations in the future. Now, typically for most people, there's this conflict between the two. They're like, well, if I want to achieve an amazing lifestyle, I need to compromise on finance, and vice versa. If I want to have great finances, I need to compromise on lifestyle. And my philosophy on this is that, well, I want to have my cake and eat it too. And it's not an absence of financial means that most people suffer from. It's an absence of planning. They've created a scarcity-based planning methodology because they haven't mapped everything out. So I want you to go through this exercise. Sit down for an hour, 90 minutes and ask yourself, what do I want when it comes to my lifestyle first? Try and quantify it. So if you want to do more hobbies, what's it going to cost you? How many hours a week do you want to invest? If you want to travel, how many weeks a year do you want to travel? What's it going to cost you typically? How do those goals extend over time? So maybe you want to spend 10 grand a year now. In 5 years' time, maybe you want to spend 20. Get really clear on those aspirations. Try and quantify them to the best of your ability. Then, once you've got all of your lifestyle goals and at least one goal in every time period up to 20 years, we then say, okay, well, what are the financial means that I need to create that will allow me to support that lifestyle? Is there an amount of passive income? Is there a time period that you want to be completely debt-free? Is there a dream home that you want to buy and have paid off by a certain period of time? Map out all of these goals. And what this will then allow us to do is reverse engineer all of this into a really clear roadmap that's supported by a few things. That's supported by a surplus target. So how much surplus do I need in order to allocate towards my future goals? An income target that allows you to live the lifestyle and fulfill the lifestyle goals without compromise, but then still have surplus in order to achieve the future goals. And then you can then reverse engineer that into your business or into your career. So you can set a really clear income target and KPIs that are going to support you from turning your activity and linking that to the outcomes that intrinsically motivate you. This is going to give you the clarity that you need to get some clear direction, and then we can start working on the strategies and tactics that need to be implemented to start bridging that gap. So I hope this is helpful. Make sure you click that link in my bio, which will give you the resources and the tools that allow you to crunch all the numbers on this. Go give it a crack and then come back to me and let me know how you go. Chat to you soon.